Hello and welcome to the third place playoff for the bronze medal. I am Bex McLaughlin.
Let's give us a cheer if you're supporting Australia.
Yeah, I'm Carl Balderson. Hello.
And let's have a cheer if you're supporting Norway.
And we're about to start with Norway versus Australia.
Are we ready to meet the team?
The players are doing a run out onto the pitch. It's all very professional, very slick up in here. We've got entry music and everything.
Limerick Island, please welcome your team, Australia and Norway!
Australia and Norway coming out! Oh, no, that's a lie. The ref team coming out now.
Norway out first. Much eager.
This is dramatic.
It is, I really like it.
The atmosphere is electric. This is fantastic.
Here come Australia.
The national flag and the Aboriginal flag.
What's that?
The First Nations of Australia.
Following the referees and Norway out, we have Team Australia.
Who are you backing, Kyle?
Yeah. I'm favouring Australia. I'm feeling it.
Alright, I'll take Norway.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's going to be an absolute blowout though. Norway have really shown this whole weekend they can compete with the big teams.
Absolutely.
They regularly come.
Now we have the teams out on the field. We are going to have the national anthem of Norway.
Wow,
I didn't know we were doing
anthem
anthems.
of
This is
Norway,
fantastic.
wow. Fantastic. As I was saying, the Norwegian anthem famously having no words to sing along to. What a tune.
And now the national anthem of Australia.
drizzly rain, but the sun is trying to poke through.
So let's read out the teams for you, starting with Norway. We have number 1, Isaac Strandin. Number 3, Lisa Tietze. Number 4, Stein Hansen. Number 5, Elizabeth Jostad. Number 6, Amund Sorut. Number 6, Martin Beyer. Number 9, Victor Lindfield. Number 11, Julie Sandvik. Number 12, Dean Spellmeyer. Number 13, Merlin Zimmerman. Number 14, Daniel Corneliussen. Number 16, Niall Zimmerman. Number 17, Sjur Bellong. Number 18, Evine Hansen. Number 19, Hella Hudsow. Number 28, Marilena Zutemeyer. Number 35, Jakob Lund. Number 37, Stein Elderson. Number 42, Jorgen Stenlock. Number 55, Annika Zagenfeind. Number 70, Mette Sundal. And number 71, Daniel Hagensen. And now your turns. Number 51, Ashan Abe. Number 33, Cameron Walker. Number 8, Edward Vinay. Number 99, Gary Hayes. Number 6, Hannah Warraven. Number 5, Harrison Jones. Number 52, Harry Huang. Number 10, Isabel Rennie. Number 11, Jakob Sutherland. Number 2, Joshua Linley. Number 9, Caitlin Taylor. Number 4, Kazan Hockey. Number 89, Kelsey Collins. Number 21, Luke Derrick. Number 14, Madeline Bell. Number 0, Maxim Brenner. Number 7, Michelle Mannering. Number 71, Nathan Morton. Number 17, Nicola Gertler. Number 75, Samantha Kindon. And number 50, Sanju Verav. And I'd like to push up to this game. We have head referee Matt Freeman, assistant referees Nicholas Muller, Andrew Alec, Lehman Nicholas, Paula Venska, Snitch referee Sim Thornton, and the Snitch is Ashraf Sakarushi. Thank you everybody and enjoy the game.
Yeah, so that's been our whole team. For refs, Norway, Australia. I didn't know you was going to list everybody off, but that's fantastic. Obviously doing a little pre-game show of respect. And I suppose we'll go on the way shortly.
That is great. We made them stand in the rain.
Yeah, so now it's right, yeah.
For the longest anthem in the world is what it felt like. But that's okay. We frantically rushed to find an umbrella for the live stream, but I think we're good now. Yeah, camera lady's smiling. We're good. Happy smiles. This is going to be great. How professional, how exciting. Okay.
It'll be a good match.
That is Ireland for you.
So I don't think they'll have much time to really brief each other. They've probably already done it now. But what do you reckon is the players to watch out for?
Players to watch out for, definitely on Norway, for me, Martin Beyer, number 8. Fun fact, he was my Valentine's Cup partner a few years ago. I think on the last Valentine's before the pandemic. We went as a couple. It was I would say also Jacob Lens, number 35 of Norway. Big German skater. Yeah, definitely.
German, Norwegian.
I do have German, Norwegian also. And for Australia, do you know what? I'm going for the classics. You know, you've got to watch those big names, the Callum Mailings. Yeah, people who've been on the roster several times before.
Okay. This is my first tournament. I've said a few times today. I couldn't do it. I didn't have to use.
I remember Kassane hockey having a big impact in the previous match when they played against Germany.
Right.
So yeah, it's just the Australian is just very, very deep, big hits. And as I said earlier, it's very difficult for us because they've got tiny gold letters, that numbers in their shirts, are printed on white. It's whereas Norway is putting clear white numbers on blue.
It's also a little bit quite small, though I do like the what you hit. It's a cross between Quidditch kit and winter jumper.
It is amazing. It's amazing. Their shirt a few years ago was the Norwegian Fjords. It was quite It's quite a pretty one, red and blue also.
It does seem like the weather is cleared up, if only briefly, but everything will be wet. The floor, the walls,
The players,
the players,
the rough guards.
the health guards,
Yeah. Well, I guess they're wet anyway.
the commentators, everybody. So, yeah, so I think if the weather's going to have an effect, it should favour Norway, right? You think they could probably get used to playing in rain, as opposed to the great rainy nation of Australia. Right.
Because in Australia, when it rains, it pours.
Right.
Oh, of course, Mette Sundal. How did I forget? Number 17 for Norway. Probably one of the best beaters in Europe, honestly, Mette Sundal.
So, you got ready for the quaffle here? Number 16.
We have Njal Zimmerman for Norway. And we have, for Australia, Callum Mayling, like I said, big boy.
That's Lindley, isn't it?
This is good.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if it melts.
Then this is stuff.
It's so huge priority.
Okay. So,
Fantastic, and we're off. Australia get the ball. He's going straight for hoops, powering through, passes to the seamer, and it's a goal straight away.
is this a false start? What do you think happened there?
I think so. It seemed perfectly textbook play to me. Is he saying some people started too early?
I feel like the beater, who is wearing jersey number 79 Shaw, that's not his name, because Kai Shaw, yeah, I thought he false started. Number 79 of Norway, not Kai Shaw, because Kai Shaw is on the bench, is coaching the team.
I see.
Who's wearing one of the old Norwegian jerseys that I talked about? You see the Fjord?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
over
I
there.
spoke to him earlier, actually.
So yeah, I thought it was a bit of a false start. But I guess it didn't affect the game. Oh, it
No, I mean, maybe he didn't actually get the bludger in time.
Oh no.
But they scored, so surely he comes back up. Or we're just resetting. There's some discussion here between Matt Bateman and Mueller.
Voila!
Mueller. I do apologise if I mispronounce anyone's
Oh no,
name.
I just get excited because he's one of my favourite referees. I just think he's always knows the rules really well.
Well, that's what you want.
That is what you want. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so we have had 19 seconds of game time
It's already down.
and 3 minutes of real time.
Yeah. I think that final's going to start a little bit late. This is anything to go by. Is he just having a restart?
And Matt Bateman's putting Shaw, wannabe Kai Shaw back to where he's supposed to be. He's going to tag back into the tubes.
Alright, we're back up.
Okay, so Norway in possession of the quaffle, taking a genteel advance. Passes Norwegian keeper, has the quaffle,
Is he going to pass back
spins
off?
out of a tackle, passes over the top,
Oh,
and
it's a bit of a clatter.
oh, it's a mess down there. An Australian pile on. They all dropped on. They all dropped bed on.
Norway got back to defence quite quickly. Second, it came a bit of a melee over there. They knew it was probably not going to happen.
Number 52, Harry Kwang of Australia, taking Meta on. Well, Meta defends her beater partner. Again, number 79.
Yeah.
He's taken her around for a dance. She is fighting him off. Now there's a no bludger situation now for Australia.
what
Absolutely
a
amazing
reception.
interception by Norway, and she is running down the field. Oh, that to me looked a bit cheeky. That looked a bit like net contact to me. Goal is called no good for Australia.
I have to say, number 4, the player who did the interception, Stein Hansen's she's been one of my favourite players to watch this whole weekend on the Norwegian team. Keeps her composure all the time, and that's just great to see.
That was
It's just a
really.
professional Quidditch player, if you like.
it was just lovely to see a female player as well, just like really take the ball, run with it, and
Yeah,
just give it a go.
yeah. Don't see that enough. Yeah, still got possession here. Back to Hansen. 1-2. Picked up by number 80. Number 80 from Norway. But I don't have on my list.
Yeah, I feel that some of their jerseys are not quite up to date with their. Maybe they added some people at the last minute and changes the roster.
There we go, goal from Norway.
It is now 10-all. 10-all.
I think so.
And I feel a bit bad for the Australians because all of the Europeans are back in Norway right now. It must be a little isolating for them.
I mean, I don't know about all the Europeans. I'm still back in Australia.
Yeah, but you're not cheering, so they can't
That's
leave.
true.
Australia scores again. Oh, they're having another stoppage in play. I think there was something in the beta game. Matt Bateman directing the ball back to the Norwegian keeper.
A goal good there.
It is 20-10 right now.
Yeah.
That was a good
So
year.
it has.
The Italians behind us, not interested in the game at all. They're playing drinking games. 20 passing again off to Stein, passes back to the keeper. Keeper passes it over to 80 for Norway. Number 80 for Norway. Long pass blocked completely by the Australian keeper. Now, have we stopped the play for the Norwegian keeper or for the Australian keeper?
It looks like he's having the Australian keeper seems fine. I think the Norwegian keeper's just taking a sub. Yeah, it looks like he's done something.
The replacement is Jürgen Stenlock, an iconic Norwegian player, Stenlock, who's been on like every iteration of Team Norway, as far as I can remember.
Wow.
Was the president of Norwegian's Rumpeldonkerbond for a bit as well, I think.
That's a very good name. I like
the Norwegian Quidditch Federation.
I
Yes.
love that. More of that, please. All right.
So,
Australia V has passed back to
0. Maximilian Brenner has the ball right now, passing off. Chaser looking for opportunity, is in a bludger situation, drives it in easily. It's a shame, drove past like 4 Norwegian quaffle players there.
It didn't seem like there was much of a challenge there.
Number 3 beating for Norway is Lisa Tietze, another German who's on Team Norway. But she's been in Norway for 6 years or something now.
Really?
She's done a PhD at NTNU and she's sticking around there. Seems to like it up north.
Yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of. I think after 6 years, you're probably due for citizenship. Not too far, to be fair. Not sure the Norwegian process, but. Do you find at this level there's a lot of players that move around a lot between national teams? Not counting yourself, Rex. As we already spoke about.
I'm not on this level, so that's fine. It is quite interesting because I think, in my experience, a lot of people who compete at a high level for the sports are also quite ambitious people and go different places for work and study and are quite mobile for that reason. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it starts as Erasmus and then it gets.
Oh! What a shot!
Amazing shot by Stein Hansen. Wow, that was incredible.
Like I say, he's been one of the players to watch this weekend.
The crowd is chanting, "Let's go Norway!" Wow.
I'd say Australia, I'm not sure if they've got many friends watching here today, but I imagine they'll have quite a lot on stream.
Well, Australia's doing their own live stream as well.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, no goes. If you're watching from Australia, do let us know in the comments. I imagine it's very late where you are right now.
Yeah, good point. It's tomorrow already.
Don't do that to me, that's confusing.
So, Jürgen has the quaffle. Jürgen Schennoga has the quaffle for Team Norway.
Tries again. The shots doesn't connect.
I am super excited because number 9, Vilde Linjefeld for Team Norway, running off to receive a bludger now. She plays Quidditch because of me.
Really?
We met on an English language program where I was working, and she was working as well with her Norwegian students. And I was like, "You got to try this thing. You got to try this thing." And I badgered her for about 3 weeks because I knew she lived in Oslo, and she went on to a team which I practiced, and she loved it. And here she is in the national team.
In the third place player.
And the third place national player. I am so proud. I am so proud of her.
How many players do you think you've gotten into the sport?
Too many. So Australia, the hands in the pocket of number 33 for Australia. 33 is Cameron Walker. He is a walker right now. He's not really doing anything.
Oh, he was
Now he's
melted.
running. Now he's running. Yes! Amazing physical play by Norway. We are stopping the ball. I thought that was quite a good joke myself. Cameron Walker now became Cameron Runner.
Yes.
I like my stupid puns.
Right.
How many players have I got involved? Fun fact, Isla Adams also plays
For Team England?
for Team England. She plays because I did a training session for her original team Winchester, and she was like, "Oh wow, this is like a legit thing." I'm more enthusiastic about this now, and now she's in Team England. So I feel like I have two.
You've got two international,
players.
and they'll be in the final, of course,
Yes.
against Germany.
So
Look, keep tuned to that afterwards.
it is my 10-year anniversary of playing Quidditch next month.
Really?
Yeah.
10 years, that's amazing.
Years. A third of my life.
How long is the title played? 2017, autumn 2017.
Wow, a baby. A baby in
Right.
arms.
Okay. Well, that, it's 5 years, so it's like half. It's not like a fraction.
Okay, so what we're cogitating about now, the quaffle is in the hands of Australia. Maybe there was a bit of a net contact there, a bit of a wrap. It was quite hard to tell because it was just a mass of blue and red dropping onto the Australians.
It doesn't seem like he's giving any cards.
But in theory, he should get this in.
Yes.
Which hook would you go for in this situation?
That's a good question. I think if the beer really runs that road too fast, it's gone for right. Gone for
That's
right.
what I was going to go for.
I was going to say left because you'd imagine the beer is momentum carrying across. But
I would,
right.
no, I'd say right because the guy was right-handed, so it's like easier.
see.
to
Yes,
shot
of
across
course.
the body.
That's why you're the veteran.
That's why I'm a veteran, yeah. The old Foley of this game.
Number 4 again. Passes to number 1.
Isaac Strandin of
Isaac
Norway.
In the green headband. Back to number 4.
Oh,
Oh, it takes the tackle, but she keeps going. Passes right. So Australia there, accidentally knocking a hoop over into the path of the Norwegian chaser.
what I'm impressed by is the depth of Norway, considering there's been so much turnover from their last iteration of the team. I feel like that's been really impressive. They've obviously been doing a lot of recruitment. And training up in Norway with nothing else to do, I guess, in these pandemic times.
Yeah, I think the Italians are cheering for Norway. Hard to understand.
Norway, the keeper is on his own. Number 1 passes across. She's driving through. She's down.
Just turning. Yeah. Everyone's out. The offense is over.
Yeah, I think when you've got 2 Australians on top of you, I think it's kind of time to call it on that offense particularly. I think that's okay. There's no shame in that, guys. That's all right.
Oh, of course.
So the score is tied up at 30-30 with 8 minutes of game time elapsed. This is so close. I am so excited. What do I get from you if Norway wins? Because I picked Norway, you got Australia.
You've done this in every match you've commentated.
And I've always been the winner.
This is... I mean, what do you want, Bex?
Another Guinness.
Another Guinness.
It was a fantastic goal by Australia. Lovely hop to one of their chasers. Again, the numbers are too small. I can't read you from here. Number 14. Number 14 from Norway, the goal last time, Madeleine Bell. Madeline? Madeline.
This could be quite a slow offense from Norway as they try to regain bludger control. Currently the bludger is sitting right in front of their hoops, just in case there are any counters. But doesn't quite manage it.
Amazing catch by Stein. Recover bludger control to throw it back. Over Australia's on the run. Absolutely clumped through number 28 of Norway.
Yeah, so I think she's might have taken an injury there. But
Interesting, neither team, obviously both teams are happy because neither has taken on a timeout. And often teams take their timeout to reset their mental state.
yeah, you'll do it to sort of reassess, see what's working, see what isn't. I don't think any team is really quite at that point yet. Sometimes you'll just take one because you haven't needed to take one yet, and there's only so long you've got.
Those ones are the best because sometimes you just like, keep doing what you're doing.
Great, yeah, fantastic.
Let's go!
Yeah.
The score is currently 50 for Australia, 30 for Norway. That's my fault since I got cocky. I said I wanted my
How
wager.
do I get a score?
Nothing.
How does that work?
Well, you got to do it like Alberto, who said he'd buy me a beer if Germany won. But he never said I'd buy him one. See?
Right, okay.
Like, big brain.
Yeah, alright, I've lost. I've schooled myself.
So, the quaffle, it's 50-30, I think. So, the ball is currently again once in the hands of Norway. Norway number 1, Isaac Stranden. He's not stranding around. That's for sure. Oh! Take a quaffle right to the face on the Australian keeper, who now is advancing down the field. Oh, it's Walker, and he is walking again. Do you know what? The Italians are so loud. I can barely even hear you.
Yeah. Their tournament obviously over, but the night's only really just beginning.
Goal by number 9, Caitlin Taylor.
Yeah.
She wasn't stitched up. Alright.
Someone swap her out, please. Please, for love of
Sorry,
God.
that's my fault. I had 3-6 at Guinness. That's what comes to my head. Big tackle on.
I think Stranden's still in, but there's an interception. I felt like Stranden was still in there. But that might not be the call. I think they might just be getting the bludger back up on pitch on the far end there.
The sun is working its way out, and from here you can see the rolling Irish hills behind us.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Well, in front of us, sorry. It is stunning. The countryside is stunning, but of course, to be that green, it has to have all that rain. So,
Very true.
swings
Don't
around
call
us.
the Emerald Isle for nothing.
Yeah.
So, I'm not entirely sure if there's a call being made here.
What I'm enjoying right now about Norway, though, is they are playing 3-3. They've got 3 male and 3 female players on pitch right now. Whereas Australia is favouring just 2. No, Australia's also playing 3. I tell a complete lie.
3-3. Yeah.
This is fantastic. This is what we like to see. Gender equality.
Norway going back to their stand. I was going to say
Walk with the Quaffle,
point
he's
half
decided.
defense here.
Oh. Passes
Nice
back
pass
again.
around to the back of the hoops. Can she finish? She does.
That was number 4 who scored there. Again. Oh, I told you, Case in hockey. I told you she was going to watch, didn't I? Oh, it is now 70-30, not Australia-Norway.
I think this is about the time.
This is the time.
Time to take this time out.
This is the time. Yeah. Norway can gather up, have some brown cheese. Think about what they're doing.
Some what?
Brown cheese.
What's brown cheese?
What's brown cheese? The famous Norwegian cheese. They love this brown. It's literally brown, and it's a cheese, like a kind of soft, like a cheddar, but brown.
That sounds okay. I can't say anything. My country invented black pudding, so
Wow, that is something to be proud of.
no, it isn't. Yeah. We were talking about food the last time I was on the stream. We were watching Italy and we started talking about carbonara, and this is making me hungry. So.
Martin Bear has the quaffle, passes it off to the quafflers on the far side of the field in the Australian half, passes to number 12 of Norway. She's pushing through, she's dancing. She's almost reset, but not quite. They're driving them back. Big pass, an amazing finish by number 55 of Norway, Attica Zangenfein. I hope I did that right. Zangenfein, 60-40. They're still in it. Oh, okay, 70-40, which is still in it, to be fair.
Yep.
Like, that's fine. But that was a really nice bit of play. No worked hard under pressure there.
That was number 12's pass, right? Dina Fjellnir?
Beautiful.
I will try.
Elizabeth Jordstad, number 5 with the quaffle. Again, an old hand at this. British champion when she was on exchange in Oxford back in the day. She played for Team UK back in 2014 as well. And the hoop's been down. Wow, that was absolutely amazing stop. Let go, my dude. Let go. He doesn't have the ball anymore. No.
Just holding him down.
He was.
That was odd. The Australian chaser, he just works quite well with his beater there, just to capitalise on having no bludgers back. Dodges one. Oh! Dodges another. Over to the left. Right.
Yes!
Excellent.
Martin Bayer, number 8. Team Norway with the score there. Norway. That's the chart. That's not very original. It's just Norway. So Australia taking a very slow approach right now.
Just as you say the chance they change it.
Yes. Against a 2 bludger defense from Norway right now. So Stein, but now there is no bludger. There was no bludger defense. Absolutely finished. That looked like a pass after beat to me.
Yeah.
So beta pair of Stein, Engelfen, and Mette Sundal. This is the dream team. This is the Norwegian elite beta pair.
I see.
This is.
Do you think that's why they come on? Oh, I won something up now.
Now I'll sign something up. It's a shame that the Sturus brothers are not here. One is injured, as you see over there, on crutches, and one is just not here. I don't know, maybe it's got work commitments or something. Absolutely huge tackle on Elizabeth. She's still standing.
Nice and block. He's got a card out. Yellow card, Australia, number
89.
89, I think, yeah. Kelsey Collins.
No, it can't be Kelsey.
Maybe 99. Again, it is quite hard to tell.
It was Gary. Sorry. Yeah, it was Gary Haig.
Gary Haig. Apologies, Gary.
99.
Told you, Kelsey.
99 problems and a blue card is one of them.
I'll let you have that one. That was better. Oh, straight over. I'm not sure that was going anywhere.
It's practically going into the ocean. So, score is 80-50, Australia to Norway. Sundal and the other Norwegian beaters still have control. Focus on the quaffle, what is going on? There's mad bludgers flying everywhere down in the Norwegian end. But Australia is still not able to advance. Number 75 from Australia has the quaffle. She's being chased down by Elizabeth Jordstad. Finish off with the beat. Jordstad has the quaffle.
There's no bludgers on defense for Australia.
The other beater for Norway was Merlin Zimmerman. Norway has scored again. We say Merlin, he's a wizard.
Oh, that's by Quidditch. Of course, Bex, we consider that this is going to be the last international bronze medal match for Quidditch.
Yes.
Change
Long
our
live
name to
for
quaffle.
quaffle. Wow, amazing. So, Australia has the quaffle passes off to number 0. 0 is dancing in front of Jacob Lenz, the big German I mentioned earlier. 0 is Max Brunner for Australia, who's been pushed right back by Lenz. Brunner versus Lenz. Two big boys. Let's go. He's pushed through, he's danced round, and he scores and takes down the hoop in the process. It is now 90, maybe it's 160, we'll find out. 90-60? 90-60.
Still close. I think I could go either way, really. Oh, gosh.
Still back in Norway. I'm still back in Norway.
Still back in Norway. Norwegian chaser there. Not sure he was really paying attention. Almost left the quaffle.
With a steal, but it's been cleaned back up by Norway. Norway still in possession of the quaffle. Not even used the reset yet on this offense, so that's fine. That's number 80 for Norway. Number 80. Oh yeah, remember we don't know his name. We don't know his name. He's not on this roster sheet.
80 passes. Yeah, not like it went in to me, but no ref says no. I see while you're looking, 80 made a shot, but well, a pass.
Well, how can he? He doesn't exist. He's not on my list. I don't know what.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Even that, I feel like it looked into me, to be honest. That was number 7 of Australia, Michelle Mannering.
Brady's just piling through.
Yes!
Scores! Why is it?
Oh, a few of the crowd were also miming it was not good. The Italians are booing. The crowd is not happy about this. We've got the Italians and I think the Catalans and the Scottish next to us.
He was pleading with the ref.
You can plead all you like, that's not how the game works. And Matt Bateman was the snitch ref for the infamous Australia versus US final of the World Cup. And he made the call that USA's catch is no good. He is not going to mess around just because someone pleads.
Yeah,
Matt knows his Quidditch, just retired as the president of Quidditch UK.
Something we do on my club is, first of all, we only let the captain see to refs. Only ever.
I think that's a rule.
Yeah, but not even like just take the losses.
The snitches come on pitch. It is 90-60 right now with 17 minutes and a half of game time elapsed. Australia with the quaffle, she's driving around, pushing through, pushed off, 33, denied by Norway. Norway on a fast break, he sees no bludgers, he's going to push through, passes it off, no, recovered again by Walker, number 33 of Australia. It is now all to play for in the snitch game, but Lenz, he's so close, and he's got the snitch! He's got the snitch! Number 35, Jacob Lenz. I told you he was one to watch tonight.
It was a very clear catch for me.
The Norwegian sub bench is sitting on the sidelines rowing. I don't know the significance of that, but they are all rowing. That would tie up the score.
I'm not sure the snitch was really expecting it.
Why would you not be expecting Jacob Lenz? I just said you have to watch Jacob Lenz. Why are they not listening to me? Is it because they can't hear me? Probably.
I'm not sure.
They're going to discuss it. And then what happens, Kyle? Then what happens?
So we go to overtime.
Overtime!
With a set score, which will be 120, both teams, with 3 goals behind. Which is what you want in the bronze level match, really. You want You want it to be close. You want it to be tight. You want it to be exciting. You can.
Taste it.
I'll go squeeze the puffins myself.
No! The Snitch has got his tail back on. So it was obviously not good. I don't know the reason, but it was not good. So we carry on until there is a good catch. If Australia catch, they win. If Norway catches, we can go to OT. Number 75 of Australia has the quaffle. Number 75, Samantha Chittenden has the quaffle.
Number 70 of Norway.
Yep, Lentz is again back at it. Oh, so close. He knocks it off, but didn't have it recovered in his hand. Snitch is down while he reaffixes his tail. Stein is confused. I don't think he knows where the other bludgers are. Sundal also doesn't have a bludger. It's right beyond their hoops. Now, it is all about the Snitch game. Stop Australia, number 99. Was very close there.
He's calling that. He's going to call that right away.
What are they calling? I was watching the Snitch.
Well, he threw an advantage suck down. I think it was a back concept on Hansen there. And it knocks her off the pitch.
Got the quaffle, she could well score again. And that would, if Australia falls less than 30 ahead, then
the Snitch will just decide the match. And
I think I said I was going to retire, and now here I am, loving it.
you said.
Loving it.
Every time.
Every time it sucks you back in. Nobody retires.
Not really.
So Joshua Lindley is getting of Australia is getting a talking to from Bateman, but also Stein is too. So it's going to be back to hoops. It's going to be back to hoops for Josh Lindley.
It does seem like the Australian beater's got the drop on it.
How amazing the stadium.
Okay, number 99 from Australia going for the Snitch. Beaten out by Stein.
Oh, excellent.
There are two bludgers on the floor. Stein has on Jürgen Stenlock is going for the Snitch now for Norway. Yes, so close. Very, very. Oh, Australia is coming in now. Number 11, Jakob Sutherland. Sutherland versus Stenlock in the beater game.
I'm not sure you saw it, but Australia did score another goal, so we're now up to
it's 160. Sorry, I'm just focused on the Snitch. You keep,
of course,
you
I'll
keep
keep an eye. I am a chaser. This is what I do.
Oh, I'm a beater. There you go.
Oh,
that's why
makes
it's
sense.
taking my attention.
That's why I make a good partnership on this.
Yay, dream team. So Norway is bubbling very sufficiently. They are keeping the Australians to get out completely. Stein and Sundal both have bludgers. It's going to be very hard to break through that defense of the Snitch. Oh, fuck!
Blimey! Sorry about that. The windows took my commentator away.
I'm so sorry. I've never sworn on a live stream before, but I almost got hit in the head by an umbrella. Well, not even an umbrella, a parasol.
The parasol was going, which has got a 25-kilogram weight on the bottom. Almost took my co-commentator away like she was Mary Poppins.
I'm only 63 kilos myself.
Right.
So I'm definitely going to be taken away by this umbrella.
So now we're about to try to hold it up.
But we have to keep it up in case it starts to rain again.
That's true. True.
But this is Ireland.
Right.
This is Ireland.
What I signed up for.
I did not sign up to risk my life for an umbrella. That's not what I'm here for. So, Matt is in the corner of Australia's corner. Okay. And the ball is once again in Australia's hands. But Jürgen is fighting tooth and nail to a Snitch. Every time he is getting very close. Lisa Tietze has been subbed on for Sundal, but they are still bubbling really effectively. I say still. Of course they would. Lisa is also an elite beater, so I don't know why I said still. They're just keeping it up. Lentz is back on. Can he do it again? The quaffle is by Australia. She's being wrapped up and okay, no good. first one was no good, second one was.
Good passing game around the Norwegian hoops there, but it looks like they're trying to counter straight away.
Lens has caught it. Now we wait for the verdict. I'm worried the Snitch looks a bit hurt. He's grabbing his foot. So it is 110 to 60 right now.
So that would make it a set score of 140. And if this is full good, there's some Norwegian catch, so that would make Norway at 90. And 3 goals for Australia, 5 for Norway.
I think
If
that's
this is
doable.
full good.
I think that's
Definitely
doable.
doable. You might still get your beer, yeah.
Yeah, I have to go around and collect my winnings for everyone.
Right. Is this are Norway supposed to like rowing themselves into 3rd place? Is that how this works?
I'm not really sure. Is that a Viking longship? Is
Oh,
what
that
it
makes
is?
sense, of course.
I thought they were on a little rowboat, and I realised it's a Viking longship. The catch is good!
There we go.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting!
Set score 140. Norway at 90. Australia at 110. First or each it wins a bronze medal at EG 22.
Woohoo! As they say, like, this just got interesting, Kyle. This just got interesting.
Right.
Okay, so the teams are allowed, is it a minute to just
Reassess, yeah.
reassess? That's okay. I just roped in Alberto to help to help hold down this umbrella. Wow, from the heady heights of working for the IQA to holding up an umbrella, how things change, eh?
Oh, how little.
So, what do you think they're discussing in Australia's camp?
I think that they're working. What I've noticed a lot of these overtime games is the team that was behind really comes back hard.
Yes.
So Australia, again, they're probably just going over the same kind of brief that they had at the beginning of the match, which was just these are the players to watch out for, these are the plays to watch out for. Try, because the defense has been working so far, but it needs to be a little bit tighter, a little bit more physical. Yeah. Norway, on the other hand, I think they're just full of beans after that catch, to be honest.
Full of beans.
Full of beans.
Not brown cheese, but beans.
Yes. A brown cheese and beans melts.
Oh, I'd go for one of those right now. That sounds good.
Never had brown cheese, but I'm sure it's lovely.
So, we pick up the game from right where we left it off, but without the Snitch, without the Seeker. And the sun truly is out now. Is it so exciting?
Who has the coffee right now? Is it Australia?
Oh, that's a question.
Norway.
Numbers.
So he does.
Oh, you had one job. Know where the quaffle was.
That was a really good catch. I wanted to go on.
So,
Right, by the Hansen. Hansen again.
Hansen is not taking any nonsense from Australia. Big pass, number 20.
Go on, Lewis.
Oh,
Go
denied.
Joy there. Spun out.
It's Walker. Walking again.
I don't think that's what he should be known for.
Well, then he should
He's
move a little bit
pulled off a lot of
faster.
drives.
No, he has. No, I am joking. I am joking.
Of course.
Fans, don't come to me. He's playing it tactical, deciding the right moment, seeing if they can break down the defense in a tactical, thoughtful way rather than just going on a charge. Passes to his players completely open. She was beat. Ball once again in the hands of Norway. And number 4, Hansen having the game of her life.
Norway on a quick counter.
Number 75 for Australia going for the tackle. No, like that. Hansen driving by herself. Deny. Ah, that was so unlucky. If that had gone in, that would have been beautiful.
It's 2 balls out.
So nobody scored yet in the
No one
second
scored.
part of the second part of the game. I hope the jitters are not getting the best of both teams here.
It's true. Like I say, this can be the fight back for a lot of teams. Some big leads whittled away this whole weekend in overtime. We saw it to Germany-England yesterday, and now it's the pre-match of the final. So.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one. It's going to be a big game.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. So, Walker, again, with the quaffle. Passes, drives it, puts it right through.
So you didn't walk then?
I know he didn't walk. He was walking when I said it, alright? Alright. He was walking when I said it.
It's number 20 again, I believe, for Norway, but I don't have his name. You reckon? Maybe for the final.
Okay. Yes! Goal for Norway! Beautiful finish.
Australia maybe not paying attention to the wing chases there.
Beautiful finish by number 28. That is Marilena Juttelmeier. I'm going to guess that's another German. Do you know what I mean? Juttelmeier.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know how to tell the difference between a good Norwegian and a
Let's go, Norway! Let's go! That's what the crowd is chanting. Walker once again has the quaffle, passes to the wing. Wing, she's downtown, passes back to Walker. Walker has the quaffle. Derek has the bludger in the... I think he was off his broom there to me.
Bad luck there. Number 50 from Australia. Missed the catch. That's Sandy right up. She puts in, tries to put in a hit there. Back to number 20. That's 80 again.
It's Hansen and Hugdal. Hansen and Hugdal, the dream team that's happening right now, 20 and 4. Hansen and Hugdal.
Lovely. Love to see it.
I'm trying my best, alright? Oh. A little bit of basketball in the middle of the field to keep the quaffle in their
Back in the
half.
Hansen. Oh, she doesn't quite make it.
I'm not going to hold that against her. She's had an amazing game so far.
No,
One that we're allowed to miss. That's alright.
I think what happened there was sort of the beater trying the race. She couldn't quite see the angle. Couldn't quite time herself.
Madeline Bell of Australia gently tapping Anja on the shoulder, but excuse me, I'd like to be in this particular part of the field.
A very hard throw, and it's ended up a whole lot of pitch length away.
Yeah, this probably other field.
It doesn't seem like Norway is starting blood control out of that attack either, so really did nothing other than get full even possessions again, especially with the quaffle.
Jürgen Stenlock back with the quaffle. Passes number 4, Hansen. This is a remarkably clean game though, you know? There's not really been a lot of fouls or anything. Hansen denied by a great leader. We have another stoppage in play. Now the sun has come out and now it's hard to see, so right? Which way we need the umbrella. We can relax a moment for a second.
True. So I'm not sure why there's this much liberation. I think there's no goal. And I feel like if it came off the Australian chaser there, then surely it's Norwegian inbounding. No, it looks like that's what's happening. Yeah, Norwegian inbounding. Okay. Australia, I think Australia are going to let her walk on.
So I was going to say, what should she do now? She's right there. There's a wall of
Coffee back
Australians.
turner, keeper there, number 20. Oh, intercepted.
That was a big pass though. That was like a long way. Oh, Jürgen sending himself back to hoops there after dismantling the broom. Walker has the quaffle. Quaffle's on the floor. Norway scores.
Australia.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's good. Has that been the first goal in overtime? It hasn't, has it? It's the second.
Aussie just need one more.
2. Oh, it's a few.
So it's 130 to 100 right now.
Yeah.
What was the set score again? 140. So if Australia score again, then it is finished.
Good night, Oslo.
Good night, Oslo. They have players from other places, not just Oslo.
Well, there we go. Oslo is the only place in Norway I know. I apologise.
Trondheim, Bergen.
Oh wait, is Christian, is that place Christiansen? Maybe? I don't know.
It's not important. It's
Tromsø.
alright. Tromsø, yeah, maybe. So, there's now... So, Australia needs 1, Norway needs 3. Biffed it over the top of the hoop. Oh, that was a bit... That looked like a... Was that a trip?
Yeah, I think
Diving in front of a player.
Norway's ball.
Norway's ball. They had the opportunity there. He biffed it. That was a little bit embarrassing.
You would just drop off. I mean, it is a kicker.
I'm saying this like I could do better because I would do, and I can't. So. Yes! Absolutely. Beautiful positioning there by Norway number 28. 28, Marilena Juttenmeier again. My supposed German, maybe not. We can't make an assumption.
You can ask her later.
So, aggressive beat of play by number 13, Merlin Zimmerman of Norway.
When he falls off, doesn't want to risk losing his budget there.
He does not. This is serious business, 130 to 120.
It's a long goal. It's
So this could be Australia's moment. They have all the time in the world to take it. Norway can't get caught in the moment. Big tackle into the hoops, over the back of the head. Advantage Norway right now. Advantage Norway because of that. And now we're stopping the game. Because of the tackle. Yeah. If you tackle a player into the hoops, it's generally frowned upon. Yeah, I'm joking, it's a card, I think.
That's it.
Recklessly dislodging the hoop. That's why the refs had one hand up, one hand pointing in Australia's direction to play advantage.
I see.
Norway.
I mean, carding an Australian beater here now could be key. Could be a clutch
That's
moment.
not what you want. Oh, sorry, that's not what you want if you're Australian. If you're
No, of
Norwegian, you
course.
probably love it.
Yeah. Is he getting the cards out?
What are you thinking, Kyle?
I think he will card them.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, don't do this to me now. I'm still going back Australia. We're just going to have to switch on for this hot minute. It's going to be the most stressful minute of the game for them, I think.
Most stressful minute of our lives.
I'm not even in the finals yet.
Oh, yes.
Norway is what the crowd is chanting. Niklas Muller is running down the end of the field to reclaim the bludger. They want to reset them to the right people. There's one. Oh, Sundal has one. Zimmerman has one. And
All the
Australia
beaters
has a
on the
beat.
field have a bludger.
Yes, because that's how math works.
Oh. Norway still fighting for the ball there. Oh, they lose it.
So, number 4, pace and hockey. I wonder if you ever played hockey.
Right.
I don't know.
Someone in our family has.
She's so tall. So now Australia's going to try and run down the clock a little bit to get their guy back in, what, 30 seconds maybe? Passes off to number 2 of Australia, Lindley.
Back to number 0, Max Brenner. Number 2 maybe looking to set a pick. Does it? That's a 50. That's game.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That was excellent.
Umbrella went the wrong way.
Oh God.
Okay, so Umbrella has now gone the other way. It was all a very exciting moment here in the commentary box. Australia scores and the Umbrella decided it was done. They are still cogitating. The refs are just checking everything was in order. The Norwegians look, they're still smiling. I think they know they played an amazing game. This is so tense.
Yeah, we'll flip it. We'll just take it down.
The goal is good. Australia have won the bronze medal. Norway has taken 4. I hope both teams are proud of themselves for what was actually a genuine, beautiful game of Quidditch. It was absolutely amazing. Great scenes. Great scenes. I have been Bex McLaughlin.
I'm in Carl Balderson.
Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for the final of the European Games 2022, the last international Quidditch tournament before we rename to quadball.
And there we go, Lyric. We have your bronze medal with Australia.
England.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are. Perfect. Yeah. Hello, we're back. I am joined by Dina, the captain of Team Norway, and Stein, the beater that I mentioned quite a lot in that. How do you guys feel after that match?
Like, honestly, super great. We played through all of our lines, all of our rotations. It was great. All of our players did really well. We're also really proud of our female players who actually scored so much. I think they scored the majority, or we scored the majority of their goals. That's insane. It was super cool. I'm really, really happy.
Very, very proud of all our players. We've been practicing for like a long time, having like a lot of practice weekends. Everyone came through, showed up super hard this like box foul. Everyone played the best game for a lot of the players there. First game, first international like this tournament, first international tournament for like 4 or 5 players. First World Cup or EG like national team for even more. So super, super proud.
Wow, that is amazing. And you mentioned gender, you played 3-3 the whole time.
Yeah.
Tell us about the conversation you had with Australia about that.
Yeah, we really, like, in Norway we play 3-3 all the time, so we asked them, and like our squad as well ended up being like almost 50-50 females and males, and then we asked Australia before the game, we said, we really want to play 3-3, cool if you join us, and they were super on board, like immediately super on board with joining us, so yeah, very happy to be able to showcase that.
Yep, that is amazing. You guys did a fantastic job. We're going to move on to the final, so sorry, we're cutting this quite short. Very quickly, anything you want to say to the viewers at home?
Just hi to my family and to my boyfriend. Yep.
Tusen takk for alle som heide på oss.
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Thanks, guys. Bye. All right, I'm with Sam and Nathan of Team Australia. How do you guys feel?
Great.
Good, okay.
Great.
There's a different colour I'd rather be wearing around my neck, but it was a really good game, so happy to finish on the high.
Great, excellent. Anything you want to say to people watching back at home?
Thank you for staying up until 4 a.m. Australia. Absolutely ripper effort from you, and hopefully in Richmond it won't be such a stretch of time that you have to stay up. Yeah.
The support was awesome. Thank you so much for all the messages. It was so
Absolutely,
excellent.
yeah.
Really hyped us up. So.
Every single one we read.
Oh, that's excellent. Well done, guys. Absolutely amazing game. Hope you can enjoy the final, have some Guinness, and enjoy the rest of your time in Europe.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
guys.
It's about that time, isn't it?
Guinness o'clock.
Live. Hello everyone on here in Limerick. You're here for the finals between England and Germany of European Games 2022 Quidditch. I'm Beatrice Segalini from Team Italy, and here with me I have Gio Ferrino from Team Wales.
Team Wales, yes. Hello there.
And Alessia Bruttini from Team Italy too.
Hi everyone.
So we are here to comment this awesome final, which really seems to be very interesting to watch.
Both teams played yesterday against each other. That way, yesterday it went the way of the Germans. I think the English people are gonna be coming back. They're gonna use that to try and maybe fire themselves up. No one wants to lose to the same team twice in a weekend.
Definitely not.
So hopefully that's not weighing on their minds. They're not carrying that into the next game.
Yeah, definitely they will use the experience from the previous game to learn from their errors and from the other team tactics and to improve what they did in the previous match yesterday.
Absolutely.
So both teams, though, of course, not only England but also Germany.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is also a rematch of the fourth place game at the last European Games.
Indeed it is.
In which I believe the English came out on top and got their bronze medal.
Indeed it is, if I'm not mistaken. It was great in Bamberg with a very different weather with respect to this European Games. It was very hot. Here we had a day with cloudy weather and little showers of rain. Now it seems that we are going to be fine, but we can't really say for sure.
Well, you don't go to Ireland for the weather, do you?
No, you don't, definitely.
No.
I've been having a nice conversation with a lot of the Australians this weekend, and they were a little bit sceptical about the Irish weather, and I guess this is summer in Ireland, though.
Oh, well, definitely it's not something they're used to. Probably.
No, I think they've not enjoyed the coldness and the rain, but alas, they've played really well this weekend. I believe they got the bronze medal.
Yes, they just won it. You saw it in the same live stream a few minutes ago.
Let's make some noise for England.
Oh, sorry.
Woo!
Let's make some noise for Germany.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's coming.
I'm
not sure if that's coming through on the live stream, but that is Steve
Toby
Cocker,
March, take it away.
one of the tournament officials there, commentating, getting everyone hyped up. There is a plethora of players here on the sidelines. We're on a lovely pavilion, got a nice elevated view, as you can see the camera, but to the left of all the cameras there is loads of players on the sidelines, inside the grounds, outside the grounds. There are players everywhere wanting to watch this game.
Yeah, this is really Quidditch. You can really feel the excitement around, and the atmosphere is great, just great. Everyone wants to see. Oh, we're ready for Brooms Up.
Yeah, it's nice to see everyone supporting as well.
Indeed.
Who do you think's going to win this one? Who do you think's going to win this one, Bea?
I really don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx for anyone. I have friends in Team England and friends in Team Germany. I really don't want. Oh, they started. Very, very quick start from English Chaser there, and they got. Oh, it's already a Brooms down? Why? What happened?
So I don't know. I believe that
maybe a full start.
Potentially full start in the beating game. If it looked like Jordan, the beater for Team England, was gesturing at the German beater, who I'm not too sure it is because I cannot see the back, but I may suspect it was probably Leon Burgess, as they have a bludger on the far side.
He switched right now with his teammates.
Yeah, maybe it was Leon. It seems it was Leon.
It seems Leo, yeah.
Well, let's see if they have to do a repeat procedure, if it is that. But again, we've got a lovely vantage position up here, and we have that luxury that the refs don't have. We also don't have the pressure of making an incorrect decision.
Yeah, look, I see
Blue
a
card.
blue card.
Full start, the repeat procedure, just as we just mentioned.
Yep. So I think El Southwell of England there, number 50, who managed to collect the quaffle and that incredible Brooms Up. Might be a little bit upset, but it's not a full start repeat procedure, it's just a full start.
It should have been a repeat procedure.
I'm not too sure.
They did the decision, the refs are going to be fine. Anyway, it's England, and with a very fast drive, they scored the first goal of the match.
That is Seb Walters in the green, number 10, passing to Ben Malpass, number 20 on the far side. Those two have played together both internationally and domestically for as long as, I think, time immemorial at this point. I think it's going on 7-8 years maybe.
They're very experienced players, but many of the players in Team England are very experienced. Yeah. So yeah, while Germany has a much younger roster, if I understood correctly from what they said.
Yeah, I was talking with some of the German players earlier. I was talking with Oda of Team Germany, and she was saying that they have a really nice recruitment structure there. They're always trying to bring in new players, both domestically and internationally, which is quite nice to see that kind of flexibility and fluidity in the national team structure.
Indeed. I mean, Germany did a very great job since Frankfurt 2016 World Cup, when they hosted the World Cup, and the number of teams in Germany exponentially increased during these last few years, and COVID never stopped this process. It's incredible. They did a very great job as NGB and also as local teams.
Yeah. What's really nice, again, seeing the amount of teams they had even at recent European Quidditch Games, European Quidditch Cup, apologies, we're here at the European Quidditch Games. And that shot there from the Germans, unfortunately, just sailing a little bit over the top hoop. And Seb in no rush to go and get that quaffle. Yeah. I think so. Seb plays a nice, calm, composed game. He's been at this stage before. He's been at high-level Quidditch. He's going round to his players with, he's got Ben Malpass on pitch, Bex Lowe, both of them have played, all three of them played together a long time, and Alex
also
McCartney
Lucy,
as well.
Right?
With Lucy, Q and Mike Yorridge.
As bludger, and England now has bludger control. Yep. They seem very calm, they proceed slowly. They know what they're doing, definitely. But also Germany, they have a very strict, very tight defense. Baylor, they defend hoops directly. Yeah. And bludgers are just, whoa! Wow!
So you use that word there, Baylor. What is a Baylor defense?
I mean, it's hard to define it properly, but generally is a way to name the hoop defense, in which you put players in front of the hoops to prevent scoring, physically impeding the other enemy opponents to score.
I think the thing with Baylor defense, or the hoop defense as some people call it, it's really hard to shoot into that. And with players like Seb Waters and Ben Malpass and Ed Brett and Luke Twist on the bench, and Andrew Holeven, who love to shoot, it's quite difficult. And I think the Germans know that style, so they're forcing this drive-heavy style offense with Ben Malpass dunking those in, being a big physical player.
Yeah, to be quite honest, I've reffed a few games of Germany this weekend, and I think they really mastered this Baylor defense. They went for it for all the tournaments. And also the other thing they're doing is subbing more or less all the players in one shot, to having fresh players working together all at once, and not making one change every action and then. That's another thing I saw Germany doing.
See, what's quite nice with that then is at least that. What's quite nice with subbing your entire line is when you're training, you can create lines, effectively creating almost set teams. And then you go, this team are playing together and this team are playing together. So in training, you can work on your synergy, and then you can prove it in game. And we saw some synergy there between Seb Waters and Ben Malpass.
Yes, indeed, with a very nice long pass and a dunk in the middle hoop.
I think it was the far side hoop, but either way.
Yeah, I mean the
middle height hoop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
The thing is, though, again, if you're familiar with international Quidditch or high-level domestic Quidditch, you would have seen that combination many, many times.
And that's a very nice goal for Germany, the first one they scored in this match. Yep. And they also recovered bludger control in the same action. Wow, great.
That was really impressive there. Christian Forner with the beautiful pass just away from the grass with Alex McCartney, who was guarding the hoops very well. Ultimately, just a little bit too far, but it was a really nice goal. Great catch, great finish. It's not always easy, especially with the ball being a little bit wet from the conditions this weekend.
Indeed. The rain hasn't spared anyone, more or less. And I think at least every team played at least a game under heavy rain.
Yeah. And as although it's not raining now, if you are just tuning in, it has been raining, as you said, all weekend. And that ground, it's not grass, it's 3G. It's a beautiful 3G pitch.
Yeah, it's a very great synthetic pitch. So that helps a lot, but I mean, bludgers and quaffle still get wet, so still get slippery. Oh wow! What a nice shot!
That was a beauty of the shot into the small hoop from Robert Verklas, number 82 for Germany. I think maybe what they're doing is they've brought on this slightly taller line. If you can see Robert here on the near side, slightly off screen here, marking Alex McCartney, who is probably one of their bigger receivers in for the English team.
So they're already setting the offence.
Yeah, they're already kind of trying to counter the potential countermeasures that England have implemented based on the last game.
But there's a drive then. What happened? Oh,
The referees are going to discuss it. I actually prefer, I didn't see it. Additionally, we also have that vantage point of this high angle and the no pressure, which is really nice. Because I don't know about you, Bayar, but sometimes when I ref, it can be quite stressful.
No, it is indeed, because you have to watch so many things at the same time, and you have, a lot of responsibility at the moment, because you ensure that the match goes correctly and everything goes smoothly. So
exactly, and we're at 5.5 minutes game clock, 4-2 to the English,
and 2-3 with this amazing dunk from the German keeper, number 10, which is Christian Foner. A very nice dunk slash shoot, more or less. Yeah, it's in the toe hoop.
Immediately subs off and goes and has a little lie down. He's gone, I've had a great goal. I am absolutely knackered. Every team this weekend has played 8 games, I believe, and every team this weekend has played so hard and so well. And this is what we like to see at tournaments in Quidditch, is everyone playing well, playing hard, and giving it their all, giving all the energy they have.
And that's another goal for Germany.
Yeah.
With a very quick recovery after a bad pass from England, intercepted by the keeper, and then a series of passages and a shot again.
Really nice goal there, again, from Robert Verklas, who we'd mentioned already on the stream, who then immediately subs off for number 7, Leander Troll, who has played against these players a lot. A very physical, very confident, very competent player, Leander. Having had the pleasure of playing against him before, he's not one to be messed with. I wouldn't want to run to a tackle from Leander.
Wow, yeah. In the meantime, Leon is back on pitch and immediately gets the quaffle to his team by eliminating the chaser from England, and now other stuff happened. I think that Tash is down.
I believe that is Tash Ferenczi.
It's Tash Ferenczi, yes.
I didn't see what happened, but
probably she got in contact. I know that sometimes she has, heavy reactions from contacts. She's a great female chaser from Team England. But now she seems like in distress for a second. Medics are there, and let's just not focus on that and talk about different thing and leave her space. So at the moment, bludger control is on Germany hands.
And now we have on camera Howard Orridge, father of Mikey Orridge, and Bill Orridge, who isn't here this weekend. If you know the UK Quidditch scene, Howard has been there through thick and thin, through rain or shine, mostly shine, obviously in nice weather, taking incredible photos for Team England, for Team UK when there used to be that, and as well as a lot of the players in the UK scene. And it is really nice that he has come out here supporting his second son, who is now playing again. And there must be something in the water at their house, because to have 2 incredibly high-level players.
Wow, that's just
like his birthday jam.
It's just our Cochino brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
We have also in Italy formation, there are 2 brothers, one playing chaser and keeper, one playing beater. And they are like a great couple of brothers in our formation, just to be honest. I mean, it's not unfamiliar that we have siblings or people who are relatives in Quidditch. It's not a big sport, and in the end, you end up knowing everyone. Oh, wow, nice headshot.
Great shot from Leon.
That was
amazing.
A really nice beat, and what unfortunately the camera didn't capture was Leon, having been beat out, throwing the bludger back to the hoops, which was fine, but sprinting beyond Kerry Aziz to make sure that he checked in and got there. We all know from playing a little bit that running without a broom is a lot quicker and a lot easier than running with one, so maybe that helped him out there to be able to get back and get bludger control.
Probably. Leon has been playing since, at least 4 or 5 years. He's very young and very talented player from Team Germany. He started his first match, actually, was officially when he was only 16 in Italy at the gift tournament, at the fantasy tournament.
That is incredible. And again, having played at such a high level for such a long time, it's really impressive and attests to not only the ability level, but the work ethic to keep going and never taking it easy. You may be a very good beater, maybe the best beater in the world, but if you stop trying, someone will catch you.
Indeed. I mean, trainings and keep up the pressure and all the. I mean, also making long trips and long journey to take part in international competition is not a thing that's taken for granted. Quidditch is not. I mean, we are a young sport with many young people, and traveling, it's expensive. It's not something so easy for especially students or whatever. It's impressive to see the dedication many people put in this sport.
And on the camera now, we have the English contingent of supporters. The energy they have had all weekend, you can see, doesn't matter, the shirts are off, the weather may not be great, but the energy is high, everyone is cheering, it sounds like an English shot there from behind hoops, the goal was good, and everyone on the English side loves that.
Yeah, I just love the English cheering. I remember at D2 when the third place final were with Southsea playing.
Southsea, yep.
It was so awesome to take part to the cheers organised by Team England. It was awesome.
A little bit of bias here on this one, but what is quite nice about playing International Quidditch is supporting the other teams that you're playing, that you play against all year round, the other teams from your NGB, from your nation. But to play, even whether you played against them, that's fine. But when you watch them playing, especially at high-level games like this, in the final, again, I know a lot of the English team. I know them very well. They're very nice people. And to be able to support them without wanting them to lose, because I played domestically against them, is quite nice.
Yes, it did. And in the meantime, Germany scored their 6th goals, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe
we
so.
Have to check.
What it appears, though, is there's a few changes that have been made from the Germans. Notably, bringing on Leander Troll has really made a big difference in the quaffle game. Leander's had some beautiful shots, some beautiful tackles, some beautiful intercepts, and general pitch awareness that comes from playing a very long time.
Indeed. But also we can see there are also very young players on pitch, it seems, at least. And it's just amazing how well Germany team is composed, the mixture between experienced players and young players who are like playing for the first time on international scene. It's just so great.
And to be here in your first international tournament, in the final, again, having also played a lot of very good teams.
Indeed, let's remember that Germany beat Australia, which won a World Cup. Like, we're not talking about easy matches there.
No, that is not an easy match. And again, playing into this English team, Luke Twist, number 7 with the quaffle. Luke Twist, having just recently won European Quidditch Cup with Wales of London Firsts.
In the same venue, to be honest.
Exactly,
it's just here.
I also believe that Luke is the only player to win 2 EQCs who isn't from Titans.
Oh, wow.
He won it with Oxford Chimeras before.
Oh, yeah. That's an interesting trivia.
Yeah, that's a little bit of fun fact for you. But that block there from Andrew Hull really fired him up. He's trying to fire the team up. They need to do something. The game isn't beyond them. They are 1 goal down. It's not the end of the world, but they need to change something up. And I think with these long passes between Ed Brett and Andrew Hull and Luke Twist, these passes, they have such great range, control, and the catches again. One hand, 2 hand, doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're like techniques. The techniques is amazing. You can clearly see that they have like synergy with the team and like know that their teammates are going to catch the pass. Oh wow! But I jinxed it. Okay.
And unfortunately, that pass there, they had used the reset already. Johannes Klein Peters just in the perfect lane. And when you know a team like England, or if you have teams back home, like these long passes, it's sometimes good to try maybe be in the lanes of the throws. Indeed. Especially when someone's throwing under pressure, they might not be throwing as far or with as much power just because they're under pressure, they're panicking potentially or not set their feet.
Indeed, it's very difficult, especially because it's slightly windy. The wind has been going, pretty strong also all day. Now it seems to be better than this morning, but the ball trajectories are very easily deflected by wind, so long passes are of course affected more because, of course, physics. So in
the same way that the Germans appeared to have these lines where everyone subs off, the English look to have, especially in the chasing game in particular, as Bex Lowe, Ben Malpass, Seb Walters and Alex McCartney are all back on pitch together. They've played together a couple of times. They've played together internationally a bit, especially Seb, Ben and Bex have played together a lot. They have very nice synergy, and I think they're going to try and hopefully use that to get them back in game, use that kind of momentum to drive the English back home to victory.
Indeed. I can certainly say that both teams really want this title. They definitely have their goal clear in mind, and you can definitely see by how they are playing that they want this cup and bring this cup home. But in the meantime, there's been confusion with the beaters.
Seb beat there, but from Leander. Bex beat from Leander, and the shot there from I believe that is Meke Heinz, not good. That's unfortunate, but they'll be back. There'll be more shots, more opportunities. It was a free play in the sense of it wasn't. They didn't collect it in their keeper zone. They just gathered it in the halfway line from some incredible beating there from Liam Burgess, and basically allowed them a free attack. If you want to think of Quidditch as a possession-based game, like basketball or hockey, ice hockey in particular.
Oh, in the meantime, the English team is still at the attack. Oh! Wow, that was great. I don't know how. It was basically juggling, but the quaffle went in the hoop from number 20, Team England, which is...
Ben Malpass.
Okay, indeed.
That was a really nice passage of play there as Seb Walters passed it behind the point chaser, the point defender, who is their primary tackler on a defence like this, to Alex McCartney, who passed it to Ben Malpass. Oh, he's got Ben and Seb confused there. Ben Malpass, who's made a beautiful cut. It was an incredible block, though, from Christian Forner, the keeper for Germany, and then Ben stayed with it, and from the ground, I believe, threw it through the hoop.
Indeed, it was just so awesome to watch this, the determination to just score and go for it.
Yeah.
At the moment, 13 minutes of game have passed, so we are getting closer to the Snitch on pitch.
Score is, I believe, 7-6 to England, and I think that chaser line, again, the experience of Seb Walters coming back in has really helped to maybe compose the team. The synergy between Seb, Ben, and Bex is really helping.
Whoa! That was so good to watch. It was an amazing.
It was a great coordination between the chasers. It was amazing. I didn't.
The thing is, as great as your synergy as a chaser line can be, there's no way you stop those kind of goals. That extra pass there from I believe it's from Klein Peters. Klein Peters probably could have gone for a goal there, but saw that there was a chaser wide open on hoop who was nice and easy, and I believe that was Meke Heinz who'd missed that shot earlier, so a little bit of redemption there.
Yes, indeed, and that's really showed the teamwork and the job done before the tournament, the preparation of Team Germany, the synergy built during trainings.
Yeah, there is no substitute to training and synergy, and when you know where your player is without even looking, as I believe Klein Peters did there, just instantly threw it knowing that Meke Heinz would be there. It's just beautiful to watch.
And another goal for Germany in the meantime. They're catching up. It should be 80-70 now with this final 2 goals short in less than 30 seconds or something.
Very nice quick counter Quidditch from Germany, which is what we want to see. Good Quidditch, quick Quidditch, and a close game as we round the time to 14.5 minutes.
Yes, definitely this game is going to be decided by the Snitch, because I don't think neither team will go out of swim.
No, and I think that if they do, which would be interesting to see, we obviously have the new overtime procedure, new for Quidditch this year, in which if you are behind and you catch the Snitch, you get the 3 points or the 30 points, depends on how you're going to judge them. and then you get a set score, which is a target score to reach, which is the team with the most quaffle points at the time, +3. Should be interesting.
But this, of course, will happen only if the team that's like
Down.
in disadvantage will catch the snitch, and it's is that good? Yes, it wasn't been before. Great.
That was a very nice drive there from Klein Peters, who shook the tackle of Tash Ferenzi and drove an incredible shot home. These kind of mid-range shooting, I should say, sorry, long range as well, has been beautiful to see from the Germans. It seems like it's a clash of styles a little bit, with the more drive-heavy style of England compared to the shots of the Germans.
Yeah, I think that this shot, for example, would have been a nice goal if just he took a few steps more and went right into the hoop. But this is a thing that happens, I mean, quite often, because you know the pressure of the game. You're playing a final, but also if you're playing a lower bracket game, you just feel the pressure where you're on pitch, and so it happens that like the anxiety of shooting make you just do a wrong thing and not like just take your time, take a few steps more and dunk into the hoop, so you're sure that you're going to score.
But it seems very difficult to do some step more. I mean, the Team England has a defense very high. It's very don't want they to score. They want to be next to the hoops. So I mean, they have to try to be on some score from not so next to the hoops.
Yeah, maybe shooting was just the only option Troll had.
Yes.
It was Troll, right?
Yeah, Leander Troll, yes.
Exactly.
So it's a timeout. What are you saying if, say, you're the English head coach, Alice Walker? What are you saying? Are you trying to rally everyone up? Are you trying to calm people down? How would you approach this situation, Bea?
Oh my God, it's really difficult
to define something to say.
I mean, probably. It seems that Team England is pretty in control of the situation, so I would probably just stick with, okay, you're doing a great job, let's go on like this and try focusing on the snitch, keep the bludger control, and let's create a bubble. Probably. That's I don't know, but for both teams, basically, they seem very concentrated, very focused on the match, so...
Yeah.
And I believe that, like you said, going for control to set that bubble is what appears England doing, with number 5 Douglas Brighton there, a new addition to the squad this year, young, youthful legs, loves to run, that Dogs does, and the experienced number 4 Lucy, who has years and years of playing, not only domestically, but at such a high level. And I think the combination of the two there will hopefully get them to get control back, while Seb Walters, Tash Ferenzi, Ed Brett and Ben Malpass will try and just control the quaffle game a little bit more.
Yes, indeed. While on the other side, Germany is now doing a more high defense, not a Baylor anymore, if you can see. We do not have the 3 players on the 3 hoops, but a very high point looking at the quaffle carrier. The bludgers are very close to the hoops too, because they don't want to lose them, of course. It just makes sense at this point of the game, where the snitch is very close to get on the pitch.
Yes. The aim of the game at this point, especially when there's 1 or 2 goals in it, is control.
Yeah, I mean, who has the bludger at this point of the game has like everything under control, more or less. They don't have to lose the bludgers, neither team, or they have to retrieve it in case for England.
Yes. I think, as you can see, the Germans are basically, I think in their timeout, they probably went, guys, we're doing well, they can't stop the shot, let's keep it going.
Snitch is entering the pitch. Now the match is very, very interesting.
Snitch is entering the pitch, which means we are 1 minute away from seeing the Seekers.
And we'll see. I saw that Germany Seeker, it's very, very strong, going for like dives and very quick catches in all the matches I saw. But also we know that the English Seeker has been recognized as one of the best on the scene in Europe from his performance at EQC, especially. So it's going to be intense and very interesting. Also, another interesting thing is that German Seeker is doing like a start with a little bit of paces before, the official release, like to get pumped up and gain velocity when he enters the pitch. It's also a very unusual tactic. See, it started a little bit before, and as Snitch, the seekers are released, but both quit immediately.
And our seekers are Sebastian Hilscher, apologies if I've mispronounced your name there, and Jordan Ayo Jeffrey. As you said, both two top level seekers. Neither need, if any time with the Snitch has really got to be aware.
Yeah. Indeed.
Running
we
into
have
the
a runner
Germans,
here for
yeah.
a Snitch. But maybe it's just the only way he can survive this very aggressive seeking.
No.
Just trying to run for it.
Now beaters play a very interesting role because beaters have to control also the seekers, but also the chasers. So they have to split themselves maybe. I don't know if England will focus the beaters on the Snitch or on the quaffle.
I think in a game like this where there is only 1 or 2 goals in it, you want to ultimately be trying to stop them scoring once and you scoring. If not, if the other team score, you want to make sure you score. German seeker here, number 25, Daniel Becker, with a bit of time and
so
very
close.
Very close, mamma mia!
El Saville with the for Team England there coming on. Very good seeker too. This is a very close game.
Very close game, very intense game, and it's amazing to see how the Snitch has got all the attention from our commentary, where we are kind of ignoring the quaffle game. We really apologize for that, but you can understand that in this point in the game, who catches the Snitch wins. So yeah, that's what's happening basically, and that's another very close on the Snitch. Oh my god, that's so intense.
Daniel Becker there, hyping up the crowd, trying to create some energy. 1 or 2 more runs, I think Daniel gets there. The English beaters of Mike Yorridge and Lucy Barrington really need to stop them. They really...
From the England seeker.
Mike Yorridge there, unfortunately getting beaten by Leon Burgess. Lucy missing the beats, but getting the beats as it's there.
In the meantime, the quaffle is in the around the English hoops. Oh come on! And it's now in control of Team England in the Luke Twist's hand.
That is
and
correct.
The seeker are still attacking. Wow, such an Oh my god! No, I don't think that's going to be good.
Absolutely not.
It's still attached.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still attached to the shorts, unfortunately.
And also the Snitch fell down.
Come closer, Alessia.
The close of the
I totally trust Alessia judgments on Snitch calls because I mean she's such a great Snitch ref, so I'm just gonna leave it to her.
I try to do my best.
And we have the bubble again. So this is the 3rd beta partner that Lucy's having for this bubble with Douglas Bryant.
Now he have the moment. Ooh, it was close. I mean,
Jordan
is acting very good. Ooh.
Oh my god, this is just so intense. It's so difficult to comment on it because we're just so focused. Exactly. We are so focused on the game that we can't really make in the meantime, Seb Waters alone scored another goal for England. And it's 100 to 110.
New seeker for the Germans. It is Johannes Klein-Peters, who scored some incredible shots earlier. Very long-bodied player. Let's see if they can use their long body to get around our Snitch, who is having an exhausting game. Whoever this person is, this Snitch, I apologise, I do not know their name, has had a phenomenal showing. They have really tried. And unfortunately there appears to be a slight contact to Jordan of England. The game is
please
still
stop
going.
The game, ref.
Ref, please stop. There's an injury.
It's a head injury, so they're going to try and stop it whenever they can. There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I do understand.
I think that the ref stopped for another fault, not for the injury.
I think the stop was for the injury.
Okay.
But I think it is a difficult one to tell because
there is
to my knowledge,
to watch out.
To my knowledge, in terms of the stopping procedure, I believe if it's a head injury, it should be stopped immediately, and that needs to be communicated from whoever the referee near the injured player is to the head ref so they can immediately stop it. But if it is not a head injury and it is not affecting the game, I believe the correct call is to play the advantage, and then when there is a lull in play,
or a change in possession.
Change in possession, yep.
Okay. Then you stop.
Again, I believe those are the rules. I don't know if they are the rules. I'm going to make a judgment call.
I mean, the England secret is now running back to their bench, so I think
it's
that
not so
nothing
hard.
so serious happened. I think it might have been like some thing to their eyes.
Incidental contact.
He's been running a lot with this Snitch, who is so fast and not standing still a single second. And number 23 is back on the pitch.
With that goal though for Germany, I believe. I was going to say, with that goal for Germany, should take the score to 130 from 100 or 13-10, which means that catch from England, from Jordan.
You bring us to overtime?
Overtime.
Oh my god, that's so exciting. The ref just have to judge whether the goal happened before or after the catch.
The goal was definitely before, as I was trying to get the word in edgeways about the score check, but the excitement from here in the commentary booth about that catch. This is what good Quidditch is for. This is why I come to these tournaments. This is what, to me, it's all about. Close games, great plays, and beautiful technique-wise from the Snitch captain there. Clinical from Jordan there. Jordan's caught many snitches in his time, and I guess this is just another one on the list of achievements of high-level Quidditch. But
this is a very important one.
Yeah,
final for European Games 2022 here in Limburg.
We have to wait.
Catch is good.
I think selected. We have to take. There is a timeout from Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to go to this overtime. So the target score is 160. Okay.
So I think that's a very good time out there for Germany. You now have the opportunity to reset your mindset of the players, because beaters have solely been focusing on the Snitch. The overtime procedure. The overtime procedure is that the Snitch has to leave the field, the Seekers leave the field, but all the players remain. Apologies if we now sound a little bit different, or have been for the last few minutes. We have been informed that the mic we are holding has unfortunately cut out. So we are now coming live from the native camera audio. There is loads of noise going on. I don't know if you can hear it at home, but the atmosphere for Germany, the atmosphere for England is on point.
Yeah, exactly. It was very stressful situation. Teams are on a tie score. They want to take the match home, and this will be amazing. I don't know what to say. Chasers and beaters are playing amazing, and I don't know what other to say.
What else can we say? Other than the visuals we're watching, England need 3, Germany need 3. England have control. Oh no, don't have control because of the.
Wow, nice. We have to check.
Well, I believe it was the they had to get it back, but Douglas runs over, gets it back, and gives one, allows Karina Werner to pick it up. Nice control there from Douglas Bryant. Ben Malpass, Andrew Hull, Bex Lowe, and Luke Twist on for the quaffle game.
I saw a napalm from Team England.
First goal
in England. Yeah.
So napalm, you were saying, Alessia?
Yeah, exactly. This is a strategy from the beaters in which the teams with play hoops, and the beaters without the bludger go to try a tackle to the beaters of the opposite team, or to infestigate them.
Yes, in this way they can create a zero situation, a no bludger situation, and maybe help the chasers to score or the seeker to catch the snitch.
What the Germans are doing quite nicely though is passing the ball around, and if they pass the ball behind the hoops, they're going to try and blindside beat out the two beaters of Dan Trick and Queen Ivona, who are standing on their hoops. This is as Baylor, as semi-Baylor gets, I think, at this point, with Luke Twist being beat out as he exited his keeper zone. This is everything on the line. So in English we have a phrase called, this goes, for all the marbles.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
So an Italian translation for that, at the moment I really can't think of it. Yeah. And that's the second goal in England. That brings England only one goal to their victory.
I don't think you could see on the live stream. I don't think you could see on the live stream.
The mage bludger, I think, it seems.
But Andrew Hull, after making that beautiful pass to Ben Malpass, was screaming at the English fans. There is one goal left for them if that goal is good.
Oh my God.
At the conclusion of the match, everyone please remain off the player area, even for the players and officials only. Can spectators please remain outside of the player area after the conclusion of the match, please. Thank you.
Just getting a call there, as we're only potentially one goal away, spectators are being told to stay off the pitch. I understand emotions are high. It's a big game for both teams. I definitely know, especially if the English would win this, they would all run on the pitch.
I think that it would be like either the outcome, the best result for Germany ever, either the outcome, and for England, I'm not sure.
I think the English beat the French in Oslo, not the previous EG, but the one before Bamberg.
Oslo, yes.
They still have a lot to go. They may only have one goal, but the Germans have to get two. If they can continue shooting like that, the Germans could pull it back.
I mean, it's not fun if it's like an even match, and this is definitely an even match, and we can we feel the tension, we feel the pressure, we see all the supporters cheering for their teams.
No!
No goal!
Dan Trick going for a napalm to try and help out Ben Malpass, who wants the thingy, wants the goal. Sorry, I am lost for words. This is so intense. Ben Malpass again with the quaffle, drives over the under, spins a second, goes for a third, but pops it to Andrew Hull.
That seems clean to me. England is already cheering.
Look at what
the referee says the last call.
Exactly.
Once again, the spectators, if this goal is called good, can we please remain behind the player area line? Thank you.
For him there. That was a really nice movement there from Ben Malpass, and I think the person who should be celebrated for that goal more than anyone else is Dan Trick, number 3, the beater. Dan immediately napalmed on the possession, on the half possession before that, and tied up the German bludger, which was by the hoops. By tying up that, it forced Leon Burgess to go out and go and try and recover the third one. That was loose by the English hoops that Lucy was guarding and creating a no
That's just
defense.
Oh my God! The English has won championship. European Games 2022 is officially won by
Spectators, please move back behind the player area line.
This victory, it was an amazing match, but also congratulations to Team Germany. It was amazing. It was something. I saw some musician. I don't know what to say. It was amazing.
This is a game that I am going to watch back. Having seen it from up here, I want to watch it again and again and again. There is so much in this game.
We probably missed so much while commentating and trying to say something interesting for you at home. And I hope we
please go back outside of the player area.
Match. It's so nice to see the teams now cheering for each other after the end of the match. And yes,
there's a lot of respect between the players here. Again, a lot of these have played. They played one yesterday, and they played domestically against each other. And I believe they've played. Some of them maybe played that last European Games in Bamberg.
Yeah, absolutely. And some fun facts. In
And now they make it to conclusion the gold medal match. Let's hear some noise for our silver medalist, Germany!
The couple of England and also the Division 1 of the European Quidditch Cup. So some players in the team England make the triplet in Italy. So they've won like
They won domestic, they won European, and then they won international.
For some players, it's such a perfect season, such a perfect season. But also, like, let's not forget that Germany did an incredible job in recruiting and has a lot of young players who will bring magic on the pitch probably in the next season.
I think this German team, this young German team, are going to be one to watch for World Cup next year.
Indeed.
I think they're an exciting prospect, and I think there is many, many years of good German Quidditch to come.
Thank you for following us then, and I don't know if we're still online for a while or when we're stopping.
So yeah, we're going to take you through, I think we're taking you through all the emotions. We're going to try and settle ourselves a little bit. We're going to try and calm down, but we will try and describe what's happening. We see lovely photos of the refs. It's always nice to celebrate our
and
volunteers.
And congratulations to the referee for the very, very good refereeing match. Absolutely, yes.
The game flowed very nicely.
Yeah,
there were stoppages which were important to discuss things, but they didn't take too long.
Make some noise for your champions of Europe, England!
And this is against Steve. Remember everyone, England won, and we are so glad to have seen this amazing match with you.
And there we have the champions of Europe, England. Luke Trist holding the trophy. You can see how much it means to him. And we have been your commentators. I am exhausted.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming to participate, spectate, officiate. Whatever you've done this weekend, thank you very much for making it as special as you have. Come and join us for the celebration and the medal ceremony down at the table.